Hey guys, welcome back. So today in this tutorial, I'm going to show you that how can you show the story of a particular user. Understand? So for this, in this fragment 4, what we are going to do is open the Firebase Recycle adapter where we are retrieving the stories. You can see that story Firebase adapter in previous tutorial. We implemented this. So for now, what here we are going to do is first of all we need a string. We need user ID of a user. So write user ID equals to get item position dot get uid. Actually we need the user id of that user. Understand? And when we will have the user id, so we can proceed. So after this guys, what here I will do is yeah, so here we will simply implement the image view. So write holder dot image view dot set on click listener, then new, then on click listener. So what will happen guys, that whenever the user will click on the url, story item in fragment 4, so it will take us to the activity that we will create in just a few seconds. Understand? So for this you need to write intent equals to new intent, and then get activity because it is inside a fragment, and then here we will create a class show story. So now it is not created, that's why you have to click on this package, and then we will create a class, activity. So that will be a empty activity, and its name will be show story enter. So now our class is creating in background, so now I can give the name show story, yeah, dot class. So guys, now after this you have to write intent dot put extra because we are going to send that user id from this place to that activity. So u for its name, and then user id, the string that we are generating above here, then start activity intent. So after implementing this set on click listener, so and guys, make sure you know the reference of this image view is given in the view holder because it may cause runtime crashing. Understand? So after this we can go in this show story activity, and now it's time to work with this with its yeah, layout file. So first of all I will make this one relative layout. The relative layout that I don't like so much, but still it's okay. So background, first of all I will give android black. Understand? And now after this open google, and then stories progress view. Here you can see that the first link horizontal progress of stories, the link shts story progress view, and I just hate this thing, and here we have this code. Understand? So guys, when our story will work, when the dependency will work correctly, then it will be okay. So now you can see that it is like this, so we can go back here, and now I think we need to add that. So here just copy this from here, control plus c, then go back in this Gradle build, and you have to add this here, control plus v, and then also open this fragment, and then we have to add one more line, I think. Yeah, this maven url control plus c jetpack.io, and let me see that all projects repositories, all projects repositories, yeah, here paste that line. And now it's time to sync now, and I think this time it should work pretty good. I think this time it should work fine, and now you can see that I think, let me open this build, and the build successful. So yeah, it's successful. So now I think when I will come here back, and then you can see that's quite simple. Copy this code, control plus c, then go back in this, Android Studio, and then paste it. So this time you can see that it is visible. See, this time it is working pretty good. So after this, it wasted a lot of time. So after this, we can proceed for now. So this is story, this is margin top, and everything is quite good. So for now, after this, here what we are going to do is we will use a spherical, I mean, replated item. Yeah, actually we need circular image view. So copy this card view from here, Control plus C, then close this related item, close this Gradle build, and this one also, and then paste it here. And now it's time to reduce the size because its width and height should be 40 dp. That will be a correct height, and the corner radius is going to be 20 dp, half of that. Understand? So now we have this. So after this, guys, so we can do one thing is margin left, margin top 20 dp, and then margin left, that will be 20 dp. So it will add some space in the corners of that image view, as you can see. And then, guys, after this, here we will do is yeah, image view. And this time we will use a text view before that. So wrap content, text size 15 sp. Then text is going to be username, and text color will be Android and white, and then id will be tv underscore uname and underscore ss. Ss is for show story. Yeah, also change the id of this image view, so make it iv underscore ss. That's okay. And now we need to give the margin top 30 dp, and then margin left 60 dp, or more than 60, 70. I think I think 70 will be better. Yeah. So now you can see that this is our profile, I mean image view for the user profile. And now here we have the username for text view for the username. So after this we can proceed, and then after this you can close this card view, close this one image view, text view, sorry. And now, guys, after this we can use one more not image button, sorry, we need here so after this, delete this code, and here we will use a image view again, and that will be match parent, height will be match parent, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Or not match parent, height is going to be 500 dp, I think. Yeah, and then id, that will be iv underscore story view. Yeah, and then scale type fit center, not center crop. I will make it fit center for now. And then margin, no margin, margin top will be 50 dp, and that's okay. So you can see this is our image view, and then close it. Yeah, so this is image view, this is for username, and that is for user profile, and story view is already there. So I think now our coding part is almost complete, but just after this we need to implement something like view, that will be, which will be 200 dp, and then height will be match parent, and then id will be uh, view underscore previous, and then close this one, and then after this copy this one, control plus c, and then after this you have to paste it again. And this time the id will be, this time we will give the id view underscore next. So when you will click on this view, it will take you to the next story. So first of all, make this like this, 211, and then after this you can do is very simple, margin end 0 dp, so it will take it to the side. Understand? So you can see that we have two view, previous, next. Understand? That's all. So for clarification, I can open this design section, and here you can see that how our UI is looking. Understand? So I think now everything is clear to you guys. After this, we can go in this Java class for show story, and yeah, after this, here you need to, first of all, we will do some inheritance. Stories progress view, stories progress view dot story listener, and then click on this implement methods, enter. So now we have these three methods. After this, we can declare variable. First of all, integer, that will be counter for increasing the data, understand? And then image view, understand? And then again image view, that is for show story, and another image view, and that will be for URL. So you can understand that it is a image view for user profile, understand? And then after this, we can write text view, then text view for username, understand? And now we will use some strings or list array, you can say. So first of all, create string, that will be for post URI, and then again list, that will be string, and this will be for URL, user URL, understand? And the third one list is for username, understand? And then after this, we can declare variable for story progress view, then semicolon. And then after this, firebase database equals to firebase database dot get instance. And then after this, guys, here what we are going to do is give reference, database reference, and reference for now. Yeah, so after this, we will implement touch listener view, that dot on touch listener, and then on touch listener equals to new on touch listener. So make sure, guys, you know one thing, that you have to do nothing inside this. Only we need this touch listener, that's why I implemented this, understand? So after this, we can come inside this on create, and now we can do is we can give the reference and we can proceed for now, understand? So first of all, image view show story equals to find view by id r dot id dot iv underscore show story ss show story, understand? And then image view url equals to find view by id r dot id dot iv. So let me open the activity so I can see the ids. So what is the id of this image view? Story view and ivss. So this will be iv uh, story view, and this one will be iv underscore ss. So ss is for the url, you can see that it is a user profile url ss. And now after this, giving that reference, now it's time for the text view equals to find view by id r dot id dot tv name tv ss tvu name ss. So you can see that, guys, when we give a common thing in the id, so it's easy for us to recognize that it is id for that particular child, understand? So after this, here we are going to implement is view reverse equals to find view by id r dot id dot, and that is view previous, then semicolon. And then after this, you need to write reverse dot set on click listener, then new on click listener. And then after this, here you will write reverse dot set on long click listener, new on long click listener. So what here we will basically do, when the user will click on it for a second, so we will do is a story progress view, then dot skip, I mean reverse obviously, and when story progress view dot pause, and when they will click for long time, so we will make it pause. Understand? And then after this, one more line, that is reverse dot set on touch listener, on touch listener. Pause that. Understand? That's okay. And now after this, we need to copy this whole stuff, control plus C, and then same thing for the next. So this time it will be next. So when user will click on it, so we will skip that, yes, and make it next, and make this one next again. So when the user will click for a long time, and this make this one next. So now you can see, and also see this ID, it may cause runtime crashing, view next. Understand? So after this, guys, you can see that, and open this one. So make sure this ID, its ID is previous and its ID is next. Yeah, see, so codes are now correct. And after this set on click listener stuff, we can proceed for now. So just after this, we can write is bundle, because now it's time to get the data that we are passing from the previous activity. So get intent dot get extras, and then after this here, if bundle not equals to null, so we can retrieve the page, come above here, and we need to declare a string that will be user ID and then semicolon. Then here you can do user ID equals to bundle dot get string, and its key will be u. So open this fragment 4. So guys, here you can see that we are sending data with key, and its value is u. See, understand? So you have to give the same name in that show story. So by doing this, we will get the user ID of that user, and if there is some error, so we can show a toast message that error done. So now after this, you have to give the reference, and that is going to be database dot get reference. And so the best way is you should open this story activity. Yeah, and here we are saving data inside two childs. So you have to copy this user story reference, control plus C. We copied this reference for fragment 4, but we need different reference for this fragment. Understand? So now you need to write that user ID here, and then reference. Yes, done. And Android Studio is always hungry for the update. Whenever you will open it, it will say new update available. अरे available है तो क्या करें, दिन भर क्या update ही करते रहें. तो यहाँ वैसे ही इतनी मुश्किल से डेटा मैनेज करना पड़ता है. On start. So guys, after this we will use this on start method, and here you have to give the method that will be get stories. Understand? And then user ID semicolon, and then click on this create method. Now it's created. Simple. Boom. So guys, now in this get stories, we can proceed for now. So first of all, write post URI, then equals to new array list, and then semicolon. After this, you have to copy this line, control plus D, and make this post URI username, and then this one URL. Understand? And then after this, you have to write the reference and dot add value, add listener for single value event. Understand? Then new value event listener, and now we have this stuff on data change, on data cancelled. So inside this on data change, we will write post URI dot clear, then semicolon, and then URL dot clear, then after this username dot clear. And now then after this, you have to write for data snapshot. So if some data snapshot exists, then what we will do, data snapshot snapshot 1, then colon, then snapshot dot get children, and then starting bracket, opening bracket, and then here we need to initialize the class story member, then member equals to snapshot 1, and then dot get value story member. Inside this we will pass story member dot class. then semicolon, and after this guys, here for now we can do is write post URI dot add, that will be member dot get post URI, then semicolon, and then after this you have to do the same thing for the URL equals to dot add member dot get URL of that post, I mean of the user profile. Then after this username dot add member dot get username or get name, yes, then semicolon. So after doing this stuff we can now here do is now we have to play with this story view. So write set stories count, and that will be post URI dot size. Then after this, yeah, now it's easy to see. Story views dot set story duration 5 seconds, understand, and then again story progress view dot stories listener story progress view dot set stories listener, and pass show story dot this, because we are implementing above stories progress view dot start stories, and that will be counter. So now you have to save that data. So image view show story, so for this not like this, sorry. So you have to write Picasso dot get dot load uh, post URI dot get counter, and then into image view show story, understand, and then here again you have to control plus D, and this time we will load the URL, and same thing with counter, and this time it will be image view URL, and then after this you have to write text view dot set text, and that will be again username dot get counter, that is for the location of that particular user, understand. So now it will save that data inside our childs. So now we will handle what will happen when the user will click on the next button. So when the user will click on the next button, so we will do same thing. So copy this codes from here, then control plus V, and this time you just need to add plus plus, it will increase the data, and when it's previous, so you just need to make it minus, but just before this you have to use if counter is smaller than 0, return. So now you can see that if the story is on previous, we will reduce the data, and on complete you have to write finish, that's all. And then after this on destroy, we can destroy the story progress view dot destroy, done. And then on pause we can do story progress view dot pause. So that's all. So now our coding part is almost complete, I think, yeah. So after this guys, what will happen whenever you can just control plus X, control plus V, control plus X, control plus V. So guys, now our coding part is almost complete. So before running the app, make sure that you have given this ID, I mean reference of that story view. So here you have to write story progress view and then find view by ID, and then here you have to give the ID of that story view. Here you can see that stories, and you have to give that here. And then after this guys, it's time to run the app and see is it working or not. So I'm running the app in my physical device, you should run it too. So now I can see that the app is running absolutely good, and this time when I will open this fragment 4, So here you can see that the story is retrieved successfully, and when I will click on this, so here you can see that the story view is working absolutely good, and my name, my URL, profile URL is visible, and you can see that when I will long press on this, so the story progress is stopped, and when I will click on this next, so you can see that next story is appearing here. So you can see that the app is running absolutely good and data is retrieved successfully. So guys, that is all for this video. So I hope you guys liked this tutorial. So guys, for getting source code you have to buy the membership and then it will be available for you. So if you guys like this playlist, like this series, so please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.